Whenever Petr Yan enters the octagon, rest assured, there will be fireworks. In just a few years, the Siberian claimed the UFC gold, captivating the fighting world with ferocious style and iron will.
Some success he definitely did.
Back to work on the jab.
In this edition of MMA Chronicles, we present Petr Yan's top 5 most Dynamite battles.
As we said, so
Born in a small village in Siberia, Petr first stepped foot in a boxing gym as a teenager. In high school, Yan moved to the large city of Omsk, where he received an offer to compete in MMA. The $200 paycheck swayed the promising boxer to put on the 4-ounce gloves. The debut was a successful one. Petr continued to gain experience on the amateur circuit and turned pro in 2014. A year later, he took part in the Grand Prix of the biggest Russian MMA organization, ACB. Yan was the last addition to the bracket, since no more prominent challengers were found. To the surprise of many, the dark horse became triumphant with 3 consecutive victories and earned a shot at the vacant bantamweight title. The Siberian's rival was the Wushu Sanda World Cup winner, Magomed Magomedov, with a record of 11-0. Back then, they were 2 shiny prospects, both undefeated as professionals. Once the horn sounded, Magomed threw a spinning wheel kick and charged forward. Having withstood the initial assault, Petr pressed on the gas. The opponent countered with well-timed takedowns. On the floor, Magomedov tried to go for a choke. Yan kept his cool. Attempting to even the score in the second lap, No Mercy began pushing the action.
Еще раз левый сбоку, даже дополнение справа. И мы с вами, дорогие друзья. Вот это попадание! Левый сбоку.
Magomedov managed to get up quickly, and now the boxing-oriented Yan switched to wrestling. And damaging offense in the clinch. At the start of the championship rounds, Petr was looking for a finishing sequence. However, Magomed had finally come to his senses. He initiated a single-leg takedown and proceeded to grind on the Siberian. Both contestants desperately needed the last 5 minutes. Yan kept moving forward, putting strikes together. Magomedov responded with a shoulder throw and stayed on top. A scramble following a submission attempt allowed Petr to get back to the feet. In a whirlwind of exchange, Yan headbutted the opponent. The referee showed him a yellow card, and 3 seconds later, the confrontation was over. By the end of the 5th, Petr was ahead on the official scorecards, but due to the foul, he lost the winning point. As a result, 2 judges saw the bout even, but the 3rd voted in Magomed's favor. Such cases are usually declared as a majority draw. Still, the promotion needed to crown a champion, and Magomedov got his hand raised. This scuffle made waves in Russian MMA, and the matchmakers set up a sequel. The second meeting took place a year later and captured the attention of fans from all over the country. The fighters put on another spectacular showdown, and this time, Yan was clearly the better of the 2.
Oh, big knee there as well. And that's the trip that Yan is...
The head letting him up. Knows there's only 10 pounds between these 2 men.
People on their feet all around the arena. Wow.
He took the unanimous decision and his first championship belt. Following the capture of the ACB bantamweight crown, Petr defended it against a Brazilian powerhouse, Matheus Matos, a student of the legendary Rodrigo Nogueira and Henry Cejudo's sparring partner, has made short work of all 10 previous opponents. They met in the main event of ACB 71 held in Moscow. From the outset, the champion applied pressure. But the Brazilian refused to be put on the back foot. The shootout continued throughout the opening 5 minutes.
Его удары слева, хорошая сейчас комбинация, завершил которую Ян правом бразильца. И хороших минут остается до окончания раунда. И очередная комбинация стойки. Еще одна комбинация в исполнении Матоса и точно. И вновь размен на ближней дистанции.
After a close first round, Yan pushed forward like a freight train.
Слева. Выпад на выходе. Еще одна комбинация от Яна.
He tried to finish off the adversary.
Какие же запасы в плане темпа? Возможно, срок опасно сейчас было.
Matos showed incredible durability and continued to bite back.
И бразилец теперь включается, пропускает навстречу.
Руки от бокового Матеус Матос. Это бразильцу, чтобы потом включить.
Давит таким образом на соперника Ян. На вылет сейчас битва Матеуса Матоса, но продолжает сражаться.
By the beginning of the third lap, Mateus's face was a mess, although he was still looking for the Hail Mary.
Продолжает.
Проваливает бразильца и сразу сам контратакует. Посмотрите.
Yan took everything the challenger had to offer and responded with heavy leather.
Куда же? В разбитую левую часть лица. Включается.
The champion retained the belt in yet another glorious battle. This was his last fight under the ACB banner. Rumors about the merciless Siberian warrior spread across the ocean, and the path to the ultimate promotion got opened. In 2018, Petr made his UFC debut and dismantled the rival inside 4 minutes. Following the success, he got the opportunity to perform at the first event in Russia against Jinsu Son. The protege of the Korean Zombie had 5 finishes on the resume, and once held the Deep Promotion Championship title.
Second appearance here.
In the usual manner, Yan put the pedal to the metal, trying to run over Son on the feet.
I mean, he's taking shots, he's smiling, his hands are coming down, calling his opponent.
The Korean was looking for chances in close quarters.
Yeah, they only have about 10 pro fighters in that gym. It's been going about 5 years.
Oh! Looks incredibly strong, the Son.
He does.
Getting caught in the pocket, he answered every shot with a grin.
Hands down as well. Oh, took a shot there as he walked in.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When that happens to fighters, not that it's ever...
Beautiful one.
After the break, Petr turned up the heat.
This boxing from Petr Yan is superb. Look at these hands.
Yan tested the opponent's chin with precise flurries, but with each blow, the Korean's smile only grew wider.
Nice, look at that.
Son stopped the onslaught with a lightning-fast takedown,
But Yan is looking to detach his chin.
and kept the top position pretty much until the buzzer.
I mean, Gordon Ramsay would be jealous in some days.
That's all right, Paul. We don't have submissions in Europe.
In the final round, the Octagon Gladiators went all in.
I mean, this is a tough fight for him because I don't want to watch him again. We already know that Petr Yan's... Oh, look at that.
Well, he comes...
Oh, nice.
Oh, combination.
Cheeky uppercut through the center.
Next to a series of tit-for-tat exchanges, Petr delivered a crushing spinning elbow.
See that these were 2 guys who are in the top 10.
Son ate it with gusto. The Siberian machine continued to put the entire combat arsenal on display.
Oh, lovely handiwork.
Shouting Petr.
Oh, chin to chin.
Still willing to stand in the... Oh!
Always pounces
18 times
and
now.
he's not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. You've
100
landed.
head strikes.
Incredible.
Even so, the bulletproof Korean could not be discouraged.
Proud when this fight's finally over.
Yan won by unanimous decision, and this battle collected Fight of the Night honors. Petr also set a personal record of 100 significant strikes within 15 minutes.
Here's that left hook, right hand. Beautiful job.
In the span of 1 year, Yan ran through the 135-pound division, decimating 4 opponents.
That's it. But he's got plenty of challenge.
The last victim being the veteran Uriah Faber,
Most opponents as Yan
who got the shortest end of the stick.
Had some success. He definitely did hurt. Oh, that's it.
Petr Yan stops Uriah Faber.
6-0 in the UFC, No Mercy had earned the right to compete for the vacant belt. On the other side of the cage stood none other than the former featherweight king, Jose Aldo. There was a point when young Petr flew to Rio de Janeiro to train with the legendary Brazilian, and now they had to throw down for the ultimate prize.
Back at plus 200, this fight clock is brought.
It didn't take long before the Siberian started unloading his go-to combos. Aldo tried to be an aggressor and unleashed his signature low kicks.
Petr looking dangerous without... I mean, look what you do accordingly. And look at it.
With 40 seconds left, he dove in for a takedown.
Shot
Look
from
at this.
Aldo.
But Yan showed exemplary defense, and only the buzzer saved Jose from deep troubles.
Aldo sort of welcoming this. Ooh!
No, he is. He's
Something hurt him.
He's hurt.
Aldo's hurt.
No way he missed an opportunity to get up.
Wow, we will follow Jose Aldo.
Encouraged by late success, Petr immediately went forward, commanding the space and firing every punch with bad intentions.
Yeah, I just saw the replay there.
However, the Brazilian had already gathered himself. During the time remaining, Aldo kept his preferred distance, throwing to the ribcage and the head.
Aldo with an advantage here.
After the break, Jose continued to invest in body shots.
Fingers, Peter. Fingers.
Aldo rips the body.
Again.
Ooh!
Oh, there we go. I think that one hurt him.
Halfway through the 5-minute stretch, Yan went on the counteroffensive,
I think because he screams when he fires them, but...
intercepting the opponent's attacks to the midsection with flurries of strikes. In the championship 10 minutes, the Russian continued to build up the lead.
15.
Oh, hit the body, beautiful there. And then Yan just fires straight back every time one of them lands.
Petr entered the 5th round with one goal in mind, to close the show.
If you're Jose Aldo. Oh! Man, huge start to the round. 1-2 down.
He dropped the Brazilian and descended like a vulture to get the knockout.
Aldo defend himself here. There it is. This could be the end.
Aldo couldn't defend himself, and despite that, the referee let the fight go too long. As a result, Yan had to deliver 50 unanswered blows before the bout was stopped.
Do it! Petr Yan is an undisputed world champion at 26.
Just 5 years into his MMA career, Petr became the undisputed UFC champion.
Undisputed UFC! Instructions earlier. Protect yourself at all times.
In the first defense, Yan faced Aljamain Sterling.
Tonight's fight clock is brought.
The champ executed gorgeous trips with ease
30 seconds to go, round 1.
and landed impactful shots in a stand-up.
Minutes have gone by in this UFC battle. Fight, a huge knockdown for Yan!
Oh my goodness. Oh!
In the 4th round, Petr's advantage grew obvious, but due to his own blunder,
That's illegal.
His knee was down. His knee was...
the title was taken from him.
UFC!
Sterling declined an immediate rematch because of a neck injury, so Jan's comeback was scheduled against Corey Sandhagen for the interim belt. Sandman was ranked 3rd in the division and known as a skillful knockout artist.
Body's moving, feet's moving.
In the beginning, Petr was downloading the data.
footwork early and often.
The American, on the other hand, immediately took matters into his own hands.
A moment ago after the inadvertent eye poke.
Carry him through 4th in the 5th round.
Yan would occasionally throw kicks to the midsection.
Body methodically going after you.
However, it was Sandhagen who had the upper hand.
Like I fight.
Corey all marked up all over, but unfortunately, I think a lot of that has to do with the skin tone.
After a slow start, Petr made enough reads to launch his own assault.
Dillashaw, he was the one backing up. And I think that is what
He's striking. So he can be a little more. There's that leg kick from Petr Yan.
Oh!
Once in a while, Corey answered back.
Look at that movement from both these guys. Incredible.
Oh!
And yet, the Siberian kept pushing the endgame.
Yan goes to work up top. Spinning back fist and a...
Having found the range and pace, in the 3rd round, he began to really open up.
Not letting Yan's offense go unanswered. Nice combination from Yan.
When Petr left.
Following a series of textbook combinations, Yan sent the crowd into a frenzy with a creative attack.
Back to work on the jab. Oh! Spinning power hurt him.
Oh my goodness!
Vicious ground and pound here.
He attempted to finish the job. Still, Sandhagen managed to stay conscious and end the round on his feet.
Oh,
There it is.
turned it on there at the end of that round.
Later, Petr continued to gain momentum.
Because phenomenal power.
There's that.
He constantly came up with new ways to hurt the opponent, but the Sandman just would not crumble.
As he steps in, he's still throwing those elbows.
In the 5th, Yan was still searching for the final stroke. The American left no shots unanswered.
Good head movement by
You
Sandhagen.
can take and absorb shots like that.
And now Sandhagen.
He tried to flip the script with a flying knee.
Very well many times, and because
Nice knee.
The contest saw the final bell.
Beautiful spinning attack late. Oh, and they're fighting past the horn. What a fight. A lot of mutual respect. A UFC.
No mercy!
The Siberian got the W by unanimous decision, and this clash was included on the short list of the best fights of 2021. The rivals landed 318 significant strikes in total, setting a new divisional record.
Corey eats it like the champ he is.
touch gloves if you like.
The second confrontation with Sterling took place at UFC 273. And this time, Aljamain was able to impose his grappling heavy style.
Intel to me.
Work from Sterling.
Got the double.
Winning a split decision. This defeat might serve as a push towards further development for 29-year-old Petr Yan. There's no doubt we will witness more of his ruthless battles in the cage.
Buy in this UFC.
Success, he definitely did hurt.
Back to work on the jab. Spinning power.
And he can't move backward.
If you liked the video, punch the like button, subscribe to our channel, and vote for sport.
Congratulations to Petr Yan. What a fantastic fight.